at one point you said 2010 was when you link up with Game and become his manager. How does all that happen?
I get a call from Briss, me and the man that just left, Lil John, had just met. We at the Four Seasons on Doheny. I'm up there with Suge, Lil John pull up, him and Zap. 5 minutes after you there, Briss called me, tell me G-Unit got him blocked in at the Hyatt on Sunset. I tell them what I just, the call I got, Suge say Game. Nah, ain't no Game. It's a homie. I don't know Game. I just know him from Cedar Block Power. That's all I know. He a homie. Briston called me from West Side. He's a homie. Distress call. You know, he'd do the same for me. So I get up, Suge say, I say, well, I'm rolling. And whatever happened with me, because you ain't there, fall on you. I looked up and Lil John was right behind me. I just met these 5-10 minutes ago. I get up there, pull in, sure enough, Gang, 4-5 people. Behind Gang's Billy, they had a whole street full of. This is the story Spotted Loc hates. I pull up because I knew him. We got an understanding. We had a conversation. Lil John then pull in the middle of the street, drop the window. 4-5 minutes after that, Suge pulls up in the red Bentley, gets out. Game don't know me. He don't know Briston called me. Game beefing with Suge. Everybody know Wack moving with Suge. So in Game's mind, it's like, God damn, how much worse could my day get? I got this in front of me, and I got these two pulling up, right? But I think he caught on that we was there to assist. Conversation, wasn't no shots, wasn't no fights, wasn't no violence. We came to understanding. They less dispersed. I went and introduced myself to Game, shook his hand, he shook mine, we got on. About 5 months later, I started managing Stacey Adams. I signed him. Stacey Adams was from my neighborhood. So I said, you know what, let me reach the Game, see if I can get a feature. We get online with 2 T's from Bounty Hunters. At the time, he was head of security for Game. He set the beating up. Game was in there recording LAX, I believe at the time. Came in, he talks about it. And it's all, let me tell you, I met my Wack. When I met him, we wasn't all to the good. He was rolling with Suge. When he walked in, he went in his pocket, gave me everything he had. He did all that. I said, look, bro, the money, I need a feature. He said, keep the money, I'm going to give you a feature too. And then once we started doing that, we started conversing. And he like, look, bro, I'm trying to kind of like restructure. Jimmy Henchman got a lot going on. Let me start sending business your way, but Jimmy and them gonna trip. But I know you can handle it. So I start booking shows and all that. And me and Jimmy had our back and forth, but we, you know, he worked it out. And for about a year, I was booking all the shows, and Jimmy ended up getting caught up going to jail. And shit, I stepped in, and it's been what it been since then. So from like Jesus Peace to now, it been Wack. Year of the Wolf to everything right now has been me. Documentary 2, 1992, all those albums, been me. The last one, Drillmatic. Yeah. The Easy joint, him and Ye. Yeah.
Now, I seen you told this story before, but I don't think you've really ever really like told it on any platforms before, but I guess you got the drop on 50 Cent one time?
We thought we did.
Right.
We thought we did. Until we got in there. Back then it was it wasn't SLS. It was La Meridian, La Moran or some shit. It's SLS now on La Cienega. Right by the Beverly Center. We thought we did. Somebody called us, told he was up there. I got up there. We came in.
How deep were you?
About 15.
15 people.
Yeah, we wasn't that deep. We got up there, we came in, and shit. You had Navy SEALs with him. 2 in all directions. Probably about 6 of them. Walkies in their ear, vested. Gun strapped to their thigh. Bullies on them, semis on them. magazine cartridges. I said, yeah. He ain't slipping.
Today's not the day.
Nah. 50 moved different. He moved different.
And did 50
I'm glad
see
that
you?
didn't happen, though. He see me. But he didn't know that's what we was on. We never approached him. I'm glad it never happened. Things worked out.
And then at some point, Game and 50 kind of meet up.
Me
Were
and
you there for that?
me and Monster put that together.
Okay.
I was his head of security. You know, it started out a club. In the same club, they didn't want to let Game in. Game come in, showed him love, brought a bunch of his liquor, whatever his liquor was. And then we go to the strip club and Game wanted to holler at him. So me and Monster put together a plan. You bring Game to us. You stand behind 50, I stand behind Game. And they talked for like 10, 15 minutes. Shit was working out. And then I started getting to we had a show to do in Ontario, weed show. And the promoter got slick and booked 50 the day of. So it could look like 50 in Game on the same show. Right? We got paid left. I wasn't gonna give him that. That's $1 million show. So when I went to start to put my feelers out to put together a tour, out of nowhere, 50 dissed Game. And then Game released the last 4 of his, at the time, wife or baby mama, whatever she was, telephone number. It was over.
So when they met though, they had an agreement, or
I don't know what the talked about. They was cool for 15 minutes. I don't know. We talked, they laughed, they was ear to ear. We was in the club, I couldn't hear it. Wasn't trying to hear it. I was point man, you know, whatever they was talking about wasn't important to me. But it was cool. They shook hands. We went on separate. But 50 being the dude he is, you know, I don't think 50 gonna ever would have trust anybody that has ever crossed him. You ain't getting no second chances with 50. That's just who he is. You gotta respect that. Shit, I tried, right?
I guess that's all you can do.
Those 2 meetings could have been violence.
Man, I mean, a reunion would have been crazy, especially at that time.
Yeah.
Drake and Game do a song.
What about it?
And Drake comes to Compton to shoot the video.
100. He shot it
100.
on Brazil and Wimbledon.
Well, what all happened during that video? What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.